So today we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to spend 50,000 MT on badges and then try to flip them and see how much I make. Let's get into it. Alright, so I made a few videos on how to pick up badges. So I made a few videos, as I said previously before, on how to pick up badges. Badges are incredibly cheap right now, but they're not too bad at making you MT. So what I'm going to be doing is I will be bidding on badges and just trying to sell them and just seeing how much MT I can make. So I'm going to sell down to about 873,000 and just seeing how much MT I can make. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is I know I can sell a badge for 500 MT. Now, I'm counting on many of these badges will just expire at 250. Some of them will expire at 400. Some of them will expire at about 350. I'm counting on that because I guarantee I can make quite a bit of MT just based off of that. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Again, I'm going to be bidding until literally I've bidded down to 873,000 MT. And then once I've done that, obviously it will take a little bit to do just because there's going to be quite a few badges here. I will look at silver badges, I will look at gold badges as well. It's just I don't think there's as much profit margin with those badges because gold badges are literally dirt at the moment. They literally are worthless. It's kind of insane. But that just means there could be potentially more profit margin in there. So 10 minutes here, we'll reach a 10-minute mark. I'm going to go to silvers, see what we can find. Alright, so on silvers, majority are popping up for 450. So I'm going to bid 400 on all of these. Again, we're not planning on getting them for 400. We're hoping that we will be like that. It's a clamps here. It's a silver clamps here. You know what? I'm actually going to see how much this one is on its own because that could potentially be a little bit. That could potentially be a nice bit moneymaker here. So 700, there's none there. 1,100, is there any here? There's some for about 1,000. So 950, 900. I know I can sell mine for 900. That's about 810 MT. So if I can get it for about 600 MT, I know I'm making decent MT on that one. So hopefully we can get that one for 650. I'm gonna go and bid on a few more badges. So well, let's just go bid on a few more badges, boys. So again, we're gonna be bidding up to 400 for most of these badges. If we can get them at a decent price, obviously that's just phenomenal. Now, most of these badges, I'm just going to be listing for basically the minimum I can get for them because I know that there's certain badges that it's not even worth searching up the price. Like clamps is worth searching up. Tie handles is worth searching up. Bailout is worth searching up. Catch and shoot is worth searching up. Brake starter, not really worth searching up. Acrobat, maybe depending on the day, it might be worth searching up. Corner specialist, definitely worth searching up. I'm gonna go search this one up on its own just because it's easy to find and obviously it can be quite an expensive badge. So there's some for about 2,000 MT there. So let's just push way too much. Let's just go figure out how much this corner specialist is going for. So it's what the cheapest there is 1,800. So yeah, we can make a bit of MT on this one if we can pick it up at a decent price. So I'm thinking about 1,300, hopefully. All right, it's 1,400 there, so I'll go to it's 1,200, so I'll go to the 1,400, just so I have a bit of wiggle room, just for when obviously someone might bid up the badge a little bit further. So we'll go back to the 400 MT bidding just to see if we can find any. Again, if it's a badge here that I know is going to be worth more than obviously 1,000 MT, like corner specialist, like potentially clamps, like for some reason there might be a range extender here. That one will be a badge, obviously, I will quickly go search up just to see if I can make a little bit more of extra MT. Again, this will take me a little bit to bid down to 973,000, but we're pretty much 20k in already. We haven't even got to the golds yet. So yeah, I'm going to bid up to the 10-minute mark, and I shall see you guys at the 10-minute mark, see where we're at on the MT front. All right, so we're on the gold badges, and as you can see, 450, they're already listed up for a bit. So I know I'm going to be listing them up for 400, so I know I'm going to be bidding about 350 on a lot of these. So hopefully we can pick up some of these for 350. Hopefully we can get some to sneak through at the 250 mark. At the moment, it's not looking great, but hopefully we just get further down the line and we find some that can sneak in. All right, so we got 5k left. I'm about at the 10-minute mark for each of these. We've got 105 badges that we've bidded on, and we still have 5k left. So what I'm going to do in situations like this is I will filter through, I will list up some of the badges, but again, I will not bid on any more. Until I get down to the 873,000 mark, I will not bid on any more. And then as soon as I get more MT, I will bid on more badges. I will not redeem any of these badges until we have fully listed up every single badge that is possible. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Let's see if we've won anything in particular. All right, so got a few badges here. Got a teardropper, got a volume shooter, got a lob city passer. They're badges that I can quickly go check up their price quite easily. So yeah, this is going to be interesting, boys. So unless I find something really interesting, obviously I won't show you guys, but who knows, we might find an interesting badge here. But what I like as well is, just before I cut off, is slash 150. I think I bid on these about 400 MT. So I've won these badges for about 300 MT. So that is quite good. And even if I bid on these for 400, I've got these for pretty much 250 MT, which is phenomenal, which is really, really good. But cheeky clamps sneaking through there, 350. Love to see it. Again, we are getting outbid on a few of these. Now, in terms of like these where I get slash 150, obviously that's just more MT that I can then go bid on more badges. So yeah, this could be a potentially decent moneymaker, hopefully anyway. So we got a few clamps here, got a cross key score, that's worth nothing. I don't know why I pointed that one out. But yeah, this could be interesting, boys. This could definitely be interesting. All right, I will say this is the beauty of this method. Like all 150 auction house refunds, we're making that 150 back along with the profit that we're going to make on these badges anyway. It's just really, really good stuff, boys. And along with, I did manage to pick up 2 stop and goes. I listed for 1,000. I did just record it, but notice I wasn't actually recording, so well under that one, Josh. But yeah, making decent profit off these stop and goes, which I'm really, really happy about. Yeah, 1,000 empty off those. Interceptor's only worth about 550, so yeah, list it for 500 just so I can get it sold really quick. Obviously, we do have a few more badges here to list up. We got a post-move lockdown, which I'm curious to see how much that one's going for, because that one's quite an interesting badge. It can sometimes go for a little bit. It can sometimes obviously go just for the discard. So post-move lockdown, let's go see if it's actually worth anything. All right, good stuff. We're making decent stuff here. All right, so 1,000 MT here. Let's see if there's any for 950. Hopefully there's not. All right, so there's a few for 950. I list this up for 900 just so it undercuts everyone, just so I can get it sold ASAP. Obviously, if you guys aren't doing a challenge, you could just obviously just list up these cards for what they're going for. But just because I want to get these cards listed as quickly as possible and sold as quickly as possible, just so I can get this video out to you guys to show that badges are still a really good method. Despite badges being literally worth nothing, you can still make a decent amount of MT. So Heart Crusher, we do have a few of these, so yeah, not making too much on Heart Crusher, which is unfortunate. So there's a few up for 500, so I know I can list them for 450 and make bare even, or just a little bit amount of profit. So I'm going to list these up for 450 just because I have a lot of them, and that Heart Crusher has been up for a little bit, so I just want to get them gone ASAP just so we can make what we made and then go just pick up some more badges for the most part. All right, me again. We did manage to pick up an Intimidator with a 150 refund, so yeah, let's go see how much this Intimidator's going for, because I'm thinking this could be worth a little bit. All right, Intimidator, hopefully it's worth a little bit. No, it's not worth as much as it used to be, which is a little annoying. We can still sell it for 650, so we're making decent MT off of that one, about 300 to 400 MT off of Interceptor, so it's even Intimidator. I keep getting Interceptor and Intimidator mixed up really a lot. So 650 for that one. But yeah, decent MT off of that one. Again, we have a lot of silver badges to list up, so yeah, see you guys again. All right, me again. Did manage to get a pickpocket for basically the price I was listing them for, or basically I was buying them for, so about, I think it was about 400 I was buying them for, and yeah, pickpocket, it looks like I can sell for about 1,000 MT, so that one is a phenomenal pickup. So where is pickpocket? There's pickpocket. We're gonna go list this up for 1,000 MT. Solid MT made there. So yeah, again, I'm just gonna keep interjecting to see if I can find anything. I did see a pick dodger. Did I see a pick dodger there? I did. All right, let's go see if pick dodger's worth anything. I can't imagine it is, but you never know. You never know. Some badges that you expect to be worthless are actually worth a lot. And yeah, pick dodger's definitely. I mean, if we can sell it for 500, which we can't. Good stuff. All right, so found a dimer. I found a gold dimer for how much I was bidding them for. Now, there's some listed below 850, and then there's obviously the ones for 900. If I wasn't, like, obviously pressed for time and I didn't have so many gold badges to list up, I'd pick these both up and list them both up for 850. But I'm just going to list up this dimer just for 600, just so I can obviously, one, just get rid of it, and two, obviously, again, if I wasn't pressed for time and I had to get this video out, of course, I would buy them both, wait until it gets through, and then list them all up for the same price. But sadly, can't really do that at the moment. But yeah, it's still, again, that's still a decent price, boys. All right, they managed to pick up a Hot Zone Hunter as well, which is kind of insane. They're currently selling for about 1,400. I know this mine up for 1,300. Just so I can get it sold real quick. Well, 1,250. Making a decent MT profit on that one. And yeah, we're just waiting for the rest of these to sell now. We do still have a few more to list up, and of course, you do still see I have about 2,000 MT left to spend, but of course, as soon as I redeem some of these, obviously that's just going to mean more badges for me to pick up. All right, it's about an hour later. We spent 49,000, but we pretty much spent 50,000. So yeah, we do still have a few badges left to list up, but in terms of like other badges, we've literally sold them all. We sold every single badge that we managed to pick up, except for obviously the few here. There's 16 badges here, so obviously then we can just sort of just add up with what everything has sold for. So yeah, boys, let's just quickly redeem all these and we'll see how much MT we have. All right, boys, so we have 8 left. We have 941,000 MT. Now, what I will say is I still have a few more to redeem down here. These are like sort of like the main ones that I made MT on. So we have Floor General for 850. We just got a lot of boxes. I don't know how box kept slipping through, but managed to get quite a few boxes. Most of these were gold, bronze boxes as well, because I'm very sure gold and silver bronze box doesn't actually go for anything. The reason why I listed some up for like 900, some for 111, some for 12, is just that I wasn't 100% convinced they would sell, just because it seems like, obviously it's box, it's not, it's not, a really, really desirable badge. While it is helpful for players, it's not, I don't think, a desirable badge that people really, really need. So I thought that being 1,200, it would be undercut like that. So I thought it would be a badge that would undercut it, and turns out I was just undercutting it myself. So all the boxes managed to sell. Managed to pick up a Hot Sonata, 2 post-move lockdowns, a stop and go. We managed to pick up a few of those as well. Picked up a few Clampses as well along the way. As I say, we now have 7 listed up. We have a few put-back bosses. We have another box there. We have an Intimidator, Tireless Defender, and a Interceptor. So overall, we made quite a bit of MT. So if I just redeem all these, we made about 10 to 15k, I think, once all this is redeemed. Maybe obviously once the ones in the auction house is still actually fully redeemed. So yeah, it looks to be about 20k we've made here. Now, you may say 20k obviously isn't like a lot, but remember, I was literally putting up these cards for the cheapest buy now unless I knew the badge was worth something. If you guys probably go in and figure out how much these badges are worth to get a little bit more out of them, you can do that obviously. And the thing I would recommend you do this with is, what I would recommend is when you guys do this, once you've listed up a few cards, go play a game. Come back, redeem the ones you've won, go put up some more cards in the auction house, go play a game. As soon as you finish your game, come back, redeem, put up more cards, redeem, play a game, come back, etc, etc. I think that's when this method will really, really shine. Obviously, this is just me. I just made 20k just for literally doing nothing. Like, I've literally sat here in this chair for the last hour waiting for these to sell. I know I have a busy life at the moment, but that's literally all I've been doing for the past hour. Like, if I was playing games, etc, like going through Triple Threat Online, like getting some of these higher rewards, getting badge packs, opening the badge packs, selling the badges, etc, etc, just to get more badges listed up, that I think will really add up to your guys' MT amount. And it's a really, really effective method, and it's a method that I think will work once the auction house is like dead. Like today's like this. Aside from obviously the pack market, which you could say a lot of the badges are coming from, just because you can open quite a few packs. You gotta remember that these are VC packs. These are not like the MT packs. If these were MT packs, obviously while you do have the 5 Galaxy Opal, the 5 Dark Matters in you, you can obviously, it's not that much people compared to if it was like an MT pack, like say it was like a Friday pack or something like that. So I would still class it, I wouldn't class it as a dead day, but say like on a Wednesday or a Thursday, I think this method could be really good. So obviously this video is going up on a Wednesday. It might not work on this Wednesday just because other people might try out this method. Say like every other Wednesday, if I don't post a video like this, I think it can be really, really effective. But who knows, I might make like a 100k video doing this method. Who knows? If you guys want that, drop it down in the comments and drop a like on the video. Maybe I'll do a 100k method. But yeah, boys, that's it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Please, if you have enjoyed the video, please smash a like on the video. It does help you boy out a ton. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace. I want to give a massive shout out to channel members Joe Sellin, Jack Lane, Lindsay Nell, Josh's mum, and Vios. Thank you for your support, guys.